What's up everybody? I'm Andre and this is Edible Fitness. The fitness you can eat. In the mood for bread that's not sourdough? Well, here's a flatbread recipe you're sure to love. Let's get started. You guys, this recipe is so easy. So we're gonna begin with the water. I'm using warm, it just feels nice. And then I'm gonna put the olive oil with that. Now I'm actually gonna add the salt to it. You don't have to, you can add it to the rest of the dry ingredients, but I'm gonna do that. Mix. Okay, just really quick, nothing special. Then I'm going to do the dry. So with the dry, I'm gonna add the flour, add the baking powder, the parsley, and the pepper. And I'm just gonna get another fork and mix this up really quickly. Nothing special. Everything's beautiful. All right, that's pretty good. So, moving back to the water and oil, I'm gonna add a little bit, take my fork and start to mix that up. So what you're gonna do once it begins to form like it really has now, I'm gonna move to my hands and start to knead the dough. If you need a little more flour, don't worry about it. Add a little more flour, that's okay. And I need a little bit more flour. So you wanna knead this for a couple of minutes, just to make sure everything gets incorporated. And it's nice and smooth. All right, so I moved this to the table just so you can get a feel, so you can see what I'm talking about of what it should look like. And this has been 2 minutes. Yeah. All right, that is pretty good. There you go. So we're gonna put this back into the bowl. That's gonna sit, it's gonna rest for about 30 minutes, and then we'll come back and finish them up. While it is resting, make sure to keep it covered. So I'm just using some saran wrap over the bowl. That's it. All right, so it's been about a half hour. The dough is rested and ready to go. Now, some of you might be wondering why let it rest. It just helps to make it less elastic so that it doesn't shrink back when you roll it out. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of olive oil to this instead of flour. So I've cleaned the surface here, and so I'm just gonna roll this out. I'm gonna take piece by piece and then roll it out. Okay, so I think this is as flat as I'm going to get this one. So let's put it in the pan. And that's it, they're done. So a couple of things. Remember, because you're rolling it out thinly, they're only gonna spend like a couple of seconds on each side, and then they are done. They are good to go. Also, there was something else, I can't remember. Oh yeah, I got 4. You can probably get maybe around 4 to 6 pieces of flatbread. It all depends, of course, on the portion that you roll out for yourself. but I like them big so I can roll them up for whatever I'm planning to eat for that day. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and leave a comment downstairs. Also, don't forget to hit that notification bell so you always know when I upload new videos just like this one. Alright guys, I'm gonna go plan dinner. I'll see you next time right back here on Edible Fitness. Bye!